everything, didn't it? It was good energy throughout the game. I liked a lot of things about our team tonight. I thought that our compete level was good. Obviously scored 3 power play goals. You take a punch early for 2 pucks go in 3 shots. You get a little shell shocked a little bit, but I mean, our first period was really good. I think what was it, 15-3 in shots in the first period. We get another one after that. Guys played a good, smart, efficient game, and they really keep coming back right to the end.
What changed after that second goal by North Dakota?
Well, I don't know if anything changed other than, I thought we came out of the gate good. No issue with how we played. I thought we were playing well. Some nights some pucks are going to go in, and that happened tonight. But I thought the guys did a good job with moving the puck up the ring. We generated a lot of good scoring chances tonight. Like elite teams or an elite player, when you make a mistake, they're going to pay. You make it pay. He's always made a hell of a play, spinning out of the corner and walking in that front. We should look at our defense a little bit better there. And not going to stick up on the third goal. So just elite players are going to make you pay when you make a mistake. But this is a game we can grow from. And how hard you have to play it on a given night. But, the atmosphere was great in the building, and it was just another hard-fought game like you'd expect.
Hey Don, how did teams play or don't play for so long, 3 years basically, and then it's like you guys just picked up where you left off the last time?
Yeah, it's kind of funny how that works, doesn't it?
For the most part.
Yeah, but I think they understand. I made the comment that hey, just YouTube it. There's plenty of action on the YouTube, so you can find whatever you want. But with the rivalry, it's elite players making plays. That's I think what makes the rivalry what it is. And we talked about before that the games are usually hard fought. Somebody might win, but then there's a bounce back, and that's why the fans enjoy the games and the series.
Your guys were able to rally 4 times. Each time when you fell behind, what were you hearing from them on the bench? What were you seeing?
Well, they were into the game. You can see early when your team's in the game, and I thought the critical was you're down 2-0 and getting that next goal to make it 2-1. So we've come back and won games and tied games where we got the first goal this year. So I don't think there's any. I think guys feel like you can score a little bit. Last year we had a hard time scoring goals, especially when we were deeper offensively, so we overcome that. But the bottom line is we gave up too many goals. You can't give up that many goals when you win games.
Back-to-back games with the tying it on the extra attacker goal. When you see him time is going, what do you think your team's doing right there?
Well, getting a good shot. We had an entry in. We had some net presence, and you're in a position to score off a rebound or have guys around the net when you get a little lucky bounce, and that's what you have the extra guy for.
How do you think the guys handled the emotions in a big game like that?
They were fine. I think it comes out and it's like you got the emotion of the game, and all of a sudden, boom, you're 3 or 4 minutes in and you're down 2-0. It's like, okay, we're ready to go from here. But they seem to have energy, and like I said, I thought that power play goal, got us going, and we obviously scored 3 tonight.
You limited their shots very well. It seemed like that was really a function of the forwards coming back.
Yeah, I thought our forwards worked really hard, all the lines. I think that's one of the things too. We're a lot more comfortable with our team this year. Romenko and Ramsey didn't play a lot of minutes last year, and they're 2 guys that are key penalty killers for us, but they're so sound defensively that we trust them in situations. We might come out of a power play and they're going to be out against their top line, but they're so good defensively that you trust them.
You had 7D listed in the opening warm-ups. What were you trying to decide on?
We just had to make sure a guy could go.
How much fun, Don, are games like this where you get to play a team that the kids can go to YouTube and watch, and the kids are excited for it, and it's just.
I'm not saying they did that.
Oh. They pretty much confirmed it. It was brought up already.
Okay. Just getting to understand that atmosphere, and I think the scrum, one of the early whistles in the game, and that's like, okay, we're back. I said we're back. That's kind of what it was.
How about for a coach? What are games like this like?
Well, they're fun. It's funny because I wasn't even that nervous today. Sometimes as coach you get nervous, probably more so Fridays and Saturdays. I was more looking forward to watching our guys play. How are they going to do? How are they going to respond? Do they understand the series? Do they understand how hard they're going to have to play tonight? did. I mean, I like the effort from our guys, and, you know, when you look at the shot charts and everything, you see, that's a pretty good looking score sheet.